What is good, YouTube? Quinn Wade coming with that remake Summer League analysis. The video didn't come out right, didn't finish the right way, so I had to re-upload it by making it all over again. But y'all feel it, y'all understand the grind is real. Even when I'm grinding hard, I had to find a way to go back and redo another video all over again because of YouTube not correcting it and forcing me to basically re-upload it. But it's all cool because I get to give y'all something special again, and let's see if we can make it the right way again. So we're going to talk about the Toronto Raptors blowing out the Chicago Bulls. Um, they did a fantastic job in this game. It was fun to watch it. They won 116 to 72 for those who don't know. The Bulls did win the first quarter though, 24-21, but after that, they got shellacked 27-9 in that second quarter. That just can't happen if you want to win a game against any opponent on any level. 9 points is crazy, especially when you allow them to score 27 points in that same quarter. But they actually got beat again because they allowed the Raptors to score 32 points to their 24. And then it was really over because that fourth quarter was 36-15 in favor of the Raptors. Again, they really had their mind made up of how they wanted to attack and how they wanted to defend the Bulls. They took them out of their game, made it frustrating, made it tough, made it difficult, made it to a point where the game was unreachable, and it just took the soul out of the Bulls. It just damaged their spirit and their belief. And they still tried to play through it. They still tried to make plays, but the Raptors was all over them, and they really, really, really dominated this game. But we're going to talk about the Bulls first. Noah ended up playing 24 minutes. He was 2 of 7 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 0 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 5 points, 3 rebounds, and one of them's offensive with 3 steals in the block. He had 7 turnovers, which actually was the most for every Bull player tonight. And he also had 3 personal fouls. He was a minus 32. Actually, all of the starters was minuses tonight for the Chicago Bulls. And Obridge played 22 minutes. He was 0-2 from the field, 2-2 from the free throw line. He ended up having 2 points at the end of the game. That's bad in 22 minutes. But he did grab 2 boards, one of them being offensive with a steal, 4 turnovers, and 5 personal fouls. The 5 personal fouls also was the most for any player on the Chicago Bulls tonight. And he was a minus 14 in plus minus. He just couldn't get out in front of guys. He just couldn't stay out the way. He just couldn't try to protect the paint the right way or just protect the perimeter the right way. And that's how he got in that foul trouble. Matas Buzela showed more signs of potential. 25 minutes for him. He was 4 of 14 from the field, 2 of 8 from 3, 7 of 7 from the free throw line. He made some good efforts trying to use his handle to get to the basket and try to find a way to blow past guys. It was working, but he still couldn't make shots from the perimeter. And he also left some at the table from the painted or close to the area. And the jump shot with the pull up isn't really there either. That's something that he's going to have to add to his game if he wants to be a star in this league. The spot up 3 is fine, but you also got to be able to handle the ball and put it on the floor to make a jump shot, a floater, a layup, or a dunk. If he can do those at a high level, at an efficient level, he has a chance of being a really good scorer in this league, honestly and truthfully. 1 assist, 1 steal for him. He also had 2 blocks. Seems like he wants to be a two-way player. He has the physical tools. He has the body. He has the athleticism to do that and be that. We're just going to see if he's able to put all that together in the future, obviously. 4 turnovers for him, 3 personal fouls, and a minus 23 and plus minus. Jameer Young, 18 minutes, 2 of 5 from the field, 0 of 1 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds for him. And he also had 3 assists in the steal, 3 turnovers, minus 19 and plus minus. He finished with 6 points. Didn't score a lot, didn't take a lot of shots either. Kept the ball moving if he didn't have a shot that he liked, but he did also turn the ball over by trying to do other things too, but it wasn't really that bad, but it was a lot to me to mention it because he only played those 18 minutes, like I said before. Javon Liberty, 24 minutes, 5 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 10 of 13 from the free throw line. He took the most free throws on the team, and it was really worth it because he was able to make majority of them tonight. He also finished with the most points on the team with 21 because of that, and he also had 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block. He also had 4 turnovers because he was trying to find a way to score as much as he can, and the Raptors was able to focus on him and make it tough and make it difficult and uncomfortable, and that was able to allow him to get some of those turnovers. But he also had 3 personal fouls, and he was a minus 23 and plus minus. William Hickey, 5 minutes, 0-1 from the field, 4-4 from the free throw line, 3 boards, 2 of them was offensive, 1 turnover, 2 personal fouls, a minus 9 and plus minus 4 points. At the end of the day, David ended up playing 17 minutes. He was 1 of 6 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He ended up having 5 boards, 1 of them being offensive with an assist and a steal, a turnover, 2 personal fouls. He was a minus 23 and plus minus. He ended up having 4 points at the end of the game, which was good, but the problem was he didn't really do it efficiently, and he did have some looks that he just flat out blew and just flat out missed, and he didn't even take a 3-point shot, and that's the hardest that he possibly could have took. But I liked his rebounding in the minutes that he played. That was a highlight of his night. Pereira, 8 minutes for him. He didn't do anything offensively. He finished with 0 points because he didn't attempt any shots from anywhere. He had 2 turnovers and 2 personal fouls. He's a minus 14 by the end of the game. Romeo Weems, 4 minutes, 0-1 from the field. He also noticed that he took nothing but a 3, but he missed it. And he also had 1 personal foul and a minus 7 and plus minus, no points. And Caleb Grill, 15 minutes. He was 2 of 6 from the field. It was all 3-point shots. They looked good, but he made an okay amount of them. Not really that much tripping on that because he only took 6. But he also had 1 assist and 1 turnover, 1 personal foul by the end of the game, finished as a minus 14 and plus minus. And he actually led the bench, unfortunately, with only 6 points. That was the highest a guy could get off the bench tonight. That's how bad they played tonight. Yuka, 20 minutes, 1 of 6 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3, 4 boards, 2 assists, 1 steal, 4 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, a minus 25 and plus minus. He ended up with 3 points, did a lot of things besides scoring. That was very good to see that he can impact the game in multiple and variety of different ways. But scoring wise, he left a lot to be desired. And I want to see what he does in the next game because he has to do more than this if he wants to be an NBA player in the future for a long period of time or even grow up to be a starter in this league. Poplar, 18 minutes, 0-1 from the field, 4-4 from the free throw line, 4 points, 2 rebounds. He also did have 2 turnovers and 2 personal fouls. He finished as a minus 7 and plus minus. The guy can score. He can put the ball in the basket. He didn't do that tonight, but he got to the free throw line, showing how hard it could be to contain him. But he didn't really take that many shots or really had that much of an opportunity. We'll see what he can do more of in the future. The last guy did not play. Coach's decision. It was Emmanuel Miller, 17 of 55, 30% from the field, 7 of 26 from the 3-point line. They shot 26% to 31 of 36. How they kept scoring their baskets was mainly getting to the free throw line, and they shot 86% there. 28 boards, 8 assists, 9 steals, 4 blocks, 33 turnovers, which is crazy, but they also committed 27 personal fouls. And then the Raptors, they played a bunch of guys because this game was over very, very quickly after that second quarter, and they was able to play together, and guys was able to pick up where other guys left off at to keep them in the lead to be able to score 116 points in Summer League. Colin Castleton, he had a game where he went 2 of 6 from the field in 17 minutes, 1 of 2 from 3, 8 boards, 4 of them offensive, 1 steal, 1 block, and 3 turnovers, 4 personal fouls, a plus 12 and plus minus. He finished with 5 points. It was a game where he was good from the board perspective. He didn't really score a lot of points, but he didn't really shoot terrible from the field. It was acceptable because he ended up going 1 or 2 from 3. Had a lot of personal fouls in 17 minutes. That was a problem. But other than that, that's something that you would like to see him improve on in the next games and also in the future. Jonathan Mobo, 20 minutes, 7 of 8 from the field, 1 or 2 from the free throw line, 15 points, 3 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 3 steals, 1 block, 3 turnovers, 1 personal foul, plus 29 and plus minus. The guy scored really well. Picked very smart shots and was able to convert mainly all of them besides 1. Took no threes, which is not really what you see in the modern game that much, but it was good for him to do that because it was the right approach because that's his game. and it worked out for him tonight. Jamison battled 21 minutes, 5 of 7 from the field, 3 of 5 from three, 13 points. He also had 1 assist, 1 steal, 3 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, a +9 and plus minus for him tonight. He was just scoring in the right areas. He kept finding ways to get open. They wasn't paying attention to him enough, and he was able to get free. And by then, he was already splashing shots, throughout the entire game. There's a real good feel and understanding of the game. Jacoby Walter, 22 minutes, 4 of 12 from the field, 1 of 5 from three, 3 of 3 from the free throw line, 12 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 4 turnovers, 2 personal fouls. He's a +25 and plus minus. The whole entire starting lineup was a plus and plus minus tonight, which was also good to see. I like what Jacoby Walter was doing. He didn't really make the shots that was there for him sometimes, but other than that, he still didn't give up on the play, and he still didn't just get stuck trying to shoot one particular type of shot. He mixed it up, and you got to give him credit on that. And he was able to get to the free throw line for that reason too. Jamal Shead, 21 minutes, 4 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three-point line, 9 points, 6 assists, 4 boards, 2 of them was offensive, 2 steals, 2 turnovers, 3 personal fouls, and he was a +28 and plus minus. He scored in spots. Sometimes that's all you really need is them to make the right play, whether it's scoring or passing up the ball or just trying to find a way to create a shot for yourself or others. And I feel like Jamal Shead did that all night, and that was a good thing to see. Plus, he didn't turn over the ball a lot in that role, and some guys do. Ulrich, 19 minutes, 4 of 6 from the field, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 9 points, 6 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 3 steals, 1 block, 3 personal fouls, a +23 and plus minus for him. Just a good game. Scored the ball the right way, was able to get to the free throw line. He probably should have just made both, but it's not easy to do that sometimes, especially depending on your position. But I liked that the offensive rebound showing that he really, really was doing whatever he could to show and impress himself, but others too. And he was working hard, even on the defensive end. Getting those 3 steals in the block was very impressive, and it was showing you that he can catch you off guard, or he can just see if you're going to be prideful enough to try him. And he said, I ain't backing down. And you got to like that from him. Clifford, 5 minutes, 2 of 4 from the free throw line, 1 assist, 1 block, 1 personal foul, +9 and plus minus. Didn't really do a crazy amount, but he did score 2 points. But like I said, he did miss 2 free throws out of the 4. Tyson's 5 minutes for him, 1 board. That was about it for his night. He was a +9 and plus minus, besides having 3 personal fouls in only 5 minutes, which is crazy how much they be fouling in summer league. They just don't care. Elijah Martin, 21 minutes, 6 of 12 from the field, 2 of 4 from 3, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 3 turnovers, 2 personal fouls, a +36 and plus minus. That was the highest on the entire team, and he had 16 points. Took the threes, got to the line, scored outside of that too. This was just a good game, and he was finding his teammates, got caught up a couple times, but it happens. Like I said, you don't really know how to go sometimes. You don't really know what the defender is going to do. That's why it's always a mind game sometimes, who can get over on the other. He got caught up a little bit in this game, but he also made some good plays too. Quincy, 6 minutes for him, 1 of 1 from the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He was a guy that had 1 personal foul, +7 and plus minus with 4 points. Joyner, 5 minutes, 2 of 2 from the field, 0 of 1 from the free throw line, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 personal foul, +9 and plus minus. He finished with 4 points also. They did the same amount of points. They played 1 minute. Well, Joyner played 1 minute less, but they ended up with the same points. But Joyner just was able to do a little bit more other things. AJ Lawson, 7 of 15 from the field, 4 of 8 from 3, 4 of 6 from the free throw line, 6 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 2 steals, and he had 2 personal fouls. He was a +8 and plus minus, finished with the most points on the team, and he came off the bench and still was able to score 22 points in those 20 minutes, which was beautiful to see. But man, this man could score that basketball, made it look easy out there today. Well, I would say yesterday, and it was just good to see him shoot from the perimeter, also handle the ball and still be able to get touched up and fouled and be able to convert the free throws and still be able to score even without even shooting a 3, or getting fouled. So that was just a good mix up for him. Chucky, 14 minutes for him, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 4 from 3, 4 assists, 3 rebounds, one of them offensive, one steal, 1 turnover, 4 personal fouls, a +7 and plus minus. He finished with 2 key 5 minutes, 1-on-1 from the field. It was a 3 that he took and made. He finished with 3 points. It was a +9 and plus minus. The rest of the guys did not play. Coach's decision. 44 of 85, 51% from the field as a team. 13 of 32, 40% from 3. 15 of 22, 68% from the free throw line. 17 offensive rebounds, 41 total. That's a lot of offensive rebounds, and that was one of the reasons why they blew them out too. They just played harder tonight, and the rebounds was just an example of that. They also had 25 assists, moved the ball around well, but a lot of their shots was just going down. They were just scoring in isolation, pull up jumpers. They was getting to the basket. They was shooting threes. Some of them was hard. Some of them was just crazy. They just had it really flowing and going tonight. They did also have 16 steals. That hurted the Bulls' chance of getting into the game. They took care of the ball a little bit, but they also was able to turn them over a lot, and that really hurt it because, like I said, the Bulls had 33 turnovers, and though the Raptors only turned it over 19 times. They also had 4 blocks, which was tied with the Bulls, but they had 30 personal fouls, but the Bulls didn't do they did a better job of not fouling as much as the Raptors did. But the free throws was the main reason why they were scoring. They couldn't really score other than that, and that was the main reason why they got blown out the water tonight. And it happens. But it is what it is at the end of the day. It's just a learning experience and a growing experience is all you hope that it can be. And we'll see what these teams do in the next game and how they bounce back and how they try to continue their winning or try to find a way to win if you're in the Bulls situation against a different opponent. Different styles, different matchups make things interesting, make things fun. And that can be a detriment to one team, and then they can flip it to go against a different team and have more success. And, games is always going to be different. You're going to always see a different defender. You're always going to see a different type of player. And sometimes your shots may fall against certain teams, and sometimes you just may not be at night. Can't think about it too much. Can't let it wear on you too much. You just got to throw this one away. Even if I play good, because it's going to be a whole different learning experience in the next game, and you can look at it the same way each and every possession will work. One possession might not work the next one. You just got to fill it out. You just got to take your time, and you just got to just go out there and just pay attention as much as you can and use the space and use your teammates as your advantage as much as you can also. And that's how it can be. And it's coming from a person that learned and played the game and dominated the game, and I did that already. So it does make a lot of sense for people to listen to what I have to say about certain things because they know there's some type of validation that comes with it because I already experienced it, already seen it, already done did it. That's like a lot of these other players in Summer League and also in the NBA. Other than that, comment, like, subscribe, share, the notification bell for more analysis. If you're new to the channel, do conversation videos just like this and various NBA only topics. Also do breakdowns with real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, or future stars. I'll do my draft and my in-draft coverage. So if you love that type of content, this is the channel for you. Plus, I make a video each and every day. Plus, I got over 3,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch and enjoy and possibly want to be a fan or a subscriber. It's really up to you at the end of the day. I can't force you to do anything you don't want to do. Other than that, thanks for watching. Thanks for supporting the channel in the past, the present, and also hopefully in the future. And hopefully you guys enjoyed your weekday. Hope you guys get some rest, some leisure, have some goals to look forward to, and set some new ones too if you can. And also spend time with your friends and your family and your loved ones and try to be a blessing to others as y'all been a blessing to me. Let's try to make 2025 a better year than 2015. That's the main goal of this channel. Got some goals that come along with the territory of doing that. 4K videos, 1 million total video views would be cool to do this year. So I'm going to try to go as hard as I can. Like I've been proving so far, and it should be fun at the same time because I love what I do. There's a 50-50 reason why the channel is still around because I love what I make. I love how I make it. Y'all love how I make it. Y'all love how it is. And that's why I'm still around after 10 plus years making content and coming back. And thank y'all for making time for your boy each and every day to hear what I got to say, hear what I think, and show y'all how I'm going to break down the game and tell y'all the game, and y'all love it and enjoy it. So might as well continue it as much as I can. Other than that, I'm going for now. See you guys later today with more analysis, and it should be a fun thing to see and do. And all I can say is I'm looking forward to watching more basketball and giving y'all my analysis at the end of the day. Y'all stay blessed, peace, and see y'all later, hopefully.